What's up everyone, it's Joe Low 3D and welcome back to the 3D Essentials series. Today we're diving into a topic that's rapidly changing the game. The impact of artificial intelligence on the world of 3D. We're talking about everything from how we create 3D models to how those models move and come to life. So whether you're a seasoned 3D artist or just starting out, buckle up because we're about to explore how AI is completely reshaping the 3D landscape. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, how AI is impacting jobs in the 3D industry. Now, whenever you bring up AI, there's this understandable concern about job displacement. Think about manual rigging artists, for example. AI tools are getting crazy good at automating rigging and skinning processes, which used to be super time-consuming. So, while those skills are still valuable, the demand for purely manual rigging might decrease. Same goes for texture artists. AI-powered software can now generate insanely realistic textures based on just a few reference images. But here's the thing. AI isn't just about replacing jobs, it's also creating entirely new ones. We're talking about positions like AI specialists, who are basically the bridge between AI technology and 3D art. Then you've got machine learning engineers who are developing the next generation of AI-powered 3D tools. And let's not forget about the rise of AI-driven animation designers. So yeah, the job market is definitely shifting, but there are also tons of new opportunities emerging. Collaboration is becoming key. 3D artists are now working closely with AI specialists to push the boundaries of what's possible. Training and upskilling are more important than ever. Many professionals are taking courses to learn how to use these new AI tools effectively. The quality and creativity of 3D models are reaching new heights thanks to AI. We're seeing designs that were previously unimaginable. Industry conferences are buzzing with discussions on AI's role in 3D technology, highlighting both the challenges and the exciting possibilities. The integration of AI in 3D projects is fostering a more collaborative and innovative environment, bringing together diverse skill sets. As we move forward, the workspace itself is evolving, becoming more futuristic and equipped with advanced AI tools that enhance productivity. Young professionals entering the 3D industry are particularly excited about the potential of AI, seeing it as a tool to unlock new creative possibilities. So, while the landscape is changing, it's not all doom and gloom. There's a lot to be optimistic about as we embrace these new technologies. Next up, let's talk about 3D modeling, which is like the foundation of any 3D project. Now, traditionally, modeling has been this very manual, time-consuming process, but AI is changing that big time. Imagine being able to create a complex 3D model just by sketching it out roughly, or even just describing it in words. One example that always blows my mind is NVIDIA's GauGAN. This AI can take your rough doodles and turn them into photorealistic images, but it goes beyond just generating models from scratch. AI can also analyze massive datasets of existing 3D models to identify patterns and suggest improvements. So, whether you're creating characters, environments, or props, AI is giving 3D modelers superpowers. Alright, so we've got our 3D models built. Now, let's talk about bringing them to life with textures, because let's be real, a great texture can make or break the realism of a 3D asset. Now, in the past, creating realistic textures was a painstaking process, but AI is changing the game by automating a lot of that heavy lifting. AI-powered texturing tools can analyze images or scans of real-world surfaces and then generate textures that are incredibly accurate and detailed. One of the coolest examples of this is Substance Alchemist. This software uses AI to create materials based on real-world samples. And it's not just about realism either. AI can also be used to generate stylized textures, like something you'd see in a cartoon or an anime. Okay, so we've got our models textured up and looking amazing. Now let's talk about how AI is transforming the world of 3D animation, because at the end of the day, movement is what truly brings a 3D character or object to life. Traditionally, animation has been a very time-consuming and specialized skill. Animators spend countless hours setting keyframes and finessing every little movement. but AI is starting to change that by automating some of those more tedious tasks. For example, machine learning algorithms can now analyze video footage of real-world movements and then use that data to generate realistic animations for 3D characters. AI can also be used to predict and generate animations based on just a few keyframes. This is a game changer for animators because it frees them up to focus on the more creative aspects of their work. Plus, AI is making high-quality animation more accessible to smaller studios and independent creators. So we've covered a lot of ground here, but believe me, we're just scratching the surface of what AI can do in the 3D world. The future of AI in 3D is looking incredibly exciting, and I'm hyped to see how it all unfolds. One area where I think we'll see massive advancements is in real-time rendering. Imagine being able to create and render complex 3D scenes in real time, with AI handling all the heavy lifting in the background. Another area where AI is poised to make a big impact is in intelligent asset management. As 3D projects get larger and more complex, managing all those assets becomes a nightmare. But AI can help streamline that process by automatically tagging, organizing, and optimizing assets. And then there's the whole world of virtual and augmented reality. AI is going to be crucial for creating realistic and responsive VR and AR experiences. Let's dive a little deeper into how AI is shaking up the job market in the 3D industry. The integration of artificial intelligence is not just a trend. It's a transformative force that's redefining how we approach 3D design and creation. Now, I know change can be scary, but it's important to remember that AI is a tool. And like any tool, it can be used to enhance our capabilities, not replace us entirely. Think of it as an advanced assistant that can handle repetitive tasks, allowing artists to focus on more creative and complex aspects of their work. So let's talk about some specific job roles that are being impacted by AI. The landscape is evolving, and with it the skills and responsibilities of various positions within the 3D industry. Manual rigging artists, for example, are seeing a shift towards more AI-assisted rigging. This means that while the foundational knowledge of rigging remains crucial, the day-to-day tasks are becoming more streamlined. The software is getting so good that it can automate a lot of the tedious tasks like weight painting and skinning. This automation allows artists to spend more time on refining and perfecting the final product rather than getting bogged down by repetitive processes. Texture artists are also seeing their roles evolve. The introduction of AI-powered texturing tools is changing the game. With AI-powered texturing tools, the focus is shifting from manual creation to more of a curatorial role. Artists are now tasked with selecting and refining textures generated by AI, ensuring they meet the artistic vision and quality standards. Traditional modelers are also going to see some changes. The core skills of modeling remain essential, but the methods are evolving. AI is making it easier to generate 3D models from 2D images or even text prompts. This means that modelers can now focus more on refining and detailing models rather than starting from scratch. Basic animators are another group that's going to see their roles evolve. The foundational skills of animation are still important, but the tools are changing. AI is getting really good at generating basic animations like walk cycles and simple gestures. This allows animators to focus on more complex and nuanced animations, enhancing the overall quality of the final product. And finally, rendering specialists are also seeing their roles change. With AI-driven rendering solutions, the process is becoming faster and more efficient, allowing for higher quality visualizations in less time. This shift means that rendering specialists can now focus on optimizing and perfecting the final output, rather than spending countless hours on the rendering process itself. Okay, so we talked about how AI is changing some traditional 3D jobs. It's clear that AI is revolutionizing the industry, but it's not just about replacing old roles. It's also about creating new, exciting opportunities that didn't exist before. Now let's flip the script and talk about the exciting new job opportunities that are emerging in this AI-powered 3D world. These roles are not only innovative, but also crucial for the future of 3D design and production. First up, we've got AI specialists. These professionals are at the forefront of integrating AI into the 3D industry. These are the folks who are like the AI whisperers of the 3D industry. They bridge the gap between traditional 3D design and cutting-edge AI technology. They understand how AI works, how to train AI models, and how to integrate AI tools into existing 3D pipelines. Their expertise ensures that AI is used effectively to enhance creativity and efficiency. Then you've got machine learning engineers. These are the coding wizards who are developing the next generation of AI-powered 3D tools. They write the algorithms and create the software that makes AI in 3D possible. Their work is essential for pushing the boundaries of what can be achieved in 3D design and animation. Next, we have AI-driven animation designers. These artists are revolutionizing the way animations are created. They're not just skilled in traditional animation principles, but they're also masters of using AI to create complex character movements, facial expressions, and realistic physics simulations. This allows for more lifelike and dynamic animations than ever before. Data analysts for 3D content are another emerging role. These professionals play a crucial part in the 3D production pipeline. They analyze massive data sets of 3D models, animations and textures to identify trends, optimize workflows, and help studios make better decisions about their 3D assets. Their insights can lead to more efficient production processes and higher quality outputs. And finally, we have AI integration consultants. These experts advise companies on how to best implement AI into their 3D workflows. They work closely with teams to develop strategies that leverage AI for maximum impact, ensuring that the technology is used to its full potential. Their role is vital for companies looking to stay competitive in the rapidly evolving 3D industry. So, we've explored how AI is changing the game in 3D, from modeling and texturing to animation and even the job market itself. The big question is, will AI replace human 3D artists entirely? Honestly, it's a nuanced answer. AI is definitely automating a lot of tasks, making processes faster and more efficient. The real magic happens when human creativity and AI's processing power work in tandem.